Why do I make things complicated? Why do I lose all my control? I keep on letting my...
Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast, back again. Nice to see you all. Today, I'll be sharing IKEA's new fall collection.
First, I'll walk you through the limited edition items. Then I'll move on to what I bought and some highly recommended new products.
So please stay with me until the end.
Let's start with some autumn-inspired small items. From the HÖSTAGILLE collection, which I mentioned in a recent video, I found candle holders in beautiful colors. Here's something to note. I thought they came in 3 colors, but it turns out they're assorted. So you probably can't pick the color if you order online. When I checked at the store, the blue one was already almost gone. It's such a lovely shade of blue. If you're interested, try checking your local store's stock. During my summer trip to IKEA Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, I noticed that only the clear version was left. Now let's move on to this year's Halloween collection. This season features cats and ghosts as motifs, and they're really charming. The first piece is this glass container shaped like a ghost with its arms raised in the air. What's fun is that the arms act as handles. The size is just right too. Maybe because the stock was small to begin with, many stores sold out quickly. So I recommend checking availability online before heading to the store. It's perfect for holding candy. At one store, I also spotted some overhead decorations that were quite striking. There were hands reaching out from above, which really surprised me. Next up is this black cat-shaped piece. It looks like an ornament, but it's actually a candle. The packaging for this limited collection is also really nice. It comes with decorative illustrations on the box, so it could make a great gift. On the IKEA website, the designer wrote, "Cat lovers will go crazy for this candle, but I'm not sure that they'll light it." And I get that. It's so well designed, you might hesitate to burn it. It may look like a glass container, but it's hollow inside, so more like an ornament. You could even put a small string light in it. It kind of reminds me of Yuka Mori's cat cups. And honestly, since it's a cat motif, you could enjoy it all year round, not just for Halloween. Another item is this jack-o'-lantern light. It runs on batteries, and the bright orange color instantly gives a Halloween vibe. It really sets the mood. But keep in mind, assembling it might take some effort. It looks like you'll have to attach each piece one by one. So be ready for a bit of work. There's also another version with a ghost motif. This one is super fun as well. It's also battery powered, and I could imagine wrapping it around a tree or display. By the way, IKEA has a wide variety of string lights year-round, not just these seasonal items. And before long, the stores will be full of Christmas decorations too. I'm already looking forward to seeing more options arrive. They also released cushions with these Halloween motifs. The cat version looks really nice. What's interesting is that the back side has a different design. At first it looks like polka dots, but they're actually eyes. A really playful design. There's also a ghost version. I can't tell if it's trying to scare someone or just waving, but it's adorable either way. The back has a spiderweb pattern that almost looks like plaid. Such a clever detail. They also came out with blankets this season. The texture felt quite nice. It's in a monotone color scheme, thin and lightweight, so it seems very easy to use. At the store display, a panda plush was wrapped in it like a cape, which made me smile. The panda's eyes behind the mask really stood out. There's also a doormat in this collection. With the cat motif, why not change up the look of your entryway? IKEA really does have so many different doormat designs. For this Halloween collection, the ghost version is actually larger than the cat version, so keep in mind that the sizes are different. There were even more items available, though some of them weren't brought to Japan. For example, I saw a very Halloween-style candle holder that was available in other countries. In the US and Canada, IKEA stores usually carry a wider variety of Halloween products. Another release was a set of 4 plates. They're white with a simple design, which looks nice. But honestly, since the design feels very specific to Halloween, that's why I think things like cupcake wrappers or gift bags, which are consumables, are easier to buy and use. And here's one more piece, a plush cat sitting on a chair. This is also part of the limited collection. It's actually larger than I expected, and the material is soft to the touch. They also released a shopping bag. At the store, I noticed a lot of people rushing to grab it, which almost tempted me to do the same. It's definitely eye-catching. This bag is in a mini size and it doesn't come with a zipper. While I was in the shopping bag section, I also spotted something unrelated to the limited collection. Did you know there's a backpack version of the classic IKEA shopping bag? It's made of the same sturdy material, but you can carry it on your back. This time they released it in a new monotone pattern which looks stylish. Since the bag can stand on its own, someone even suggested using it to store seasonal appliances, like electric fans. That's such a clever idea. Alright, now let me show you what I bought. First, I picked up some snacks and 4 packs of freezer bags. I also bought these instant noodles. I tried them during the summer sale, and I really liked the portion size, so I bought them again. The packaging is orange, so I thought it would be perfect for Halloween. It's basically a calorie bomb, soft caramel with almonds covered in chocolate. And of course, these freezer bags are fantastic. I especially love the 1 liter size. It's the perfect size for carrying liquids on international flights since it meets the airport security rules. IKEA's freezer bags also feature double zippers, which makes them even more secure. The design is fun too. Another item I picked up is this set of 6 airtight containers, which is one of IKEA's fairly new products. And when I tried putting the candy inside the container, the size was just right, even though I couldn't fit everything in. If you have these containers, they're great for storing sweets. Now, back to the store to check out more new items. This one isn't Halloween related, but part of the fall collection. It's a set of 3 paper bags. They're sturdier and larger than I expected. They even look like they could fit wine bottles. Next, there's a whole range of kitchen tools. This season, the color choices are especially stylish. One item looks like a very small ladle, smaller than a regular one, with a unique shape. It's really interesting. Right next to it, there was a beige spatula in the same series. Since the tones match, it looks great if you buy them together. This spatula had an especially thin edge, so it seemed perfect for flipping eggs. Both of these are dishwasher safe and heat resistant up to 220 degrees Celsius, which is quite impressive. And of course, the prices are very affordable. There's also a cooking spoon in the same line, which looks like the most practical piece. It has good depth and feels versatile. Now, let me give you an update on a pot I showed in an earlier video. It was also on my list of favorite purchases this year. Some of my followers told me that the handle cracked soon after they bought theirs, so I was wondering if mine would do the same. And recently, it finally happened. In my case, it's just a small crack. The pot is still perfectly usable, but the handle joint does feel quite dry. Other followers mentioned the same concern. Some of them said they apply oil to the handle area to help prevent dryness. So if you own this pot, I'd recommend putting a bit of oil on the joint. The non-stick surface is still working great, even though I use it often. It's only been about 3 months since I bought it, so I was a little disappointed to see it crack so soon. During my summer trip to IKEA in Malaysia, I found many products that are different from what we usually see in Japan. One of them was this pull-out storage unit. It looked customizable and practical for storing cleaning tools. On the left side, there was also a pantry storage unit. It might be a bit hard to see, but the shelves can be pulled out toward the front. Deep storage spaces are often tricky to use, so I thought this design was really smart. Next, one of my personal favorites, the BJÖRKÅSEN side table, now has a new color. This time it's blue, a calm, elegant shade that looks really nice. This table has been released in different colors over the years and some have already been discontinued. So if you like the blue one, now is the time to get it. The available colors vary by country. In many places, you can find it in beige as well, which blends beautifully with interiors and looks very stylish. So it pairs especially well next to a personal sofa. I own the white one. Even with a heavy laptop on top, it stays stable. I actually use the drink holder to keep my mouse. The height can be adjusted in 3 steps, so you can use it at your desk or set it beside the sofa. The angle of the top can also be adjusted, which makes it very convenient. From what I checked, the black version is sold in IKEA US and Malaysia, but it's not available in Japan or Canada. Another item I spotted was a laptop stand. It's simple, affordable, and since it's mesh, it should have good ventilation. Even though it looks very minimal, a slight angle for your laptop really helps with typing comfort and posture. One of my followers who purchased it sent me a review and even a video. Thank you so much for that. He said it seemed to fit their MacBook Pro perfectly and that the slight angle made typing much more comfortable. I really appreciate the feedback. Do any of you use a laptop stand like this? At home, I use a monitor and keyboard separately, but when I'm out, I rely on a portable stand. Mine is one I bought on Amazon. It attaches to the bottom of the laptop with adhesive, and I found it super convenient. It felt a bit pricey at first, but it's very compact and looks stylish, so I'd recommend it. Now let's take a look at the entryway storage section. There was a bench with gray and wood tones, and I thought it looked beautiful. Even though it's labeled as an entryway item, I think it could work well in other spaces too. It felt sturdy and offered a lot of storage inside. The series name is KALLSÖ, which literally means light in Japanese. But the shelf actually looks quite heavy, so I thought that was pretty amusing. I wonder what it really means in Swedish. The drawer unit in this line was also very spacious, big enough to fit balls or helmets. The depth was impressive. Having a bench in the entryway is so practical since you can sit while putting shoes on or taking them off. I think this piece could be very useful. That wraps up today's video. I'll be sharing more new arrivals next time.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you again in the next video very soon.